What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Flippa buying good websites versus buying bad websites. I've done a couple of these episodes in the past, but I wanted to be the first here to share with you some information about me speaking at an event. And this is called The Exit by Flippa, and it is going to be in Los Angeles in downtown LA November 1st. So I'm going to be there speaking on a panel about selling your business and a little bit about my experience selling businesses, both high level, low level, all the different deal structures or a couple different deal structures that I've done in the past. So I wanted to just show you guys the website here that is just flippa.com/the exit. And the link to that will be in the description below, so you guys can give it a check. And I'm gonna try and get some content from the actual conference itself, so you guys get a chance to see what it looks like with having all these investors all in the same place. So learn how to sell your business. I'm going to be going over a lot on the previous episode here about Flippa. I mentioned that I partnered with Flippa directly to create a course teaching people that's been a hit. A lot of people have been enjoying that course so far with some good feedback. But today I want to once again just mention that I'm speaking at the event in LA here, the Exit Half Day Learning Experience with market leading experts for online business owners looking to sell their business. So I'm speaking on the panel, and let's see where the exit is. When we click through here, learn how to sell your online business, and there I am. Sound Money Podcast is my little description there. I think I'm on the stage with John Chen, which will be fun. But this is pretty exciting to be involved with Flippa and help them out with this event, because this is, I believe, their first event that's taking place where they're talking to buyers and sellers in the same room. And as you can see here, looks like 2 to 2:30. I will be talking to John Chen about the deals that I've done in the past and so on. So really exciting to see this play out. I've been talking back and forth to the CEO of Flippa, Blake, for a while now about what this is going to look like, and really cool that they've managed to pull it off. And I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So link to this will be in the description below, so you guys can definitely check it out and let me know your thoughts as well. And I'm excited to speak. Next up, we are going to go through the definite buy of good websites and the not so definite buy of bad websites here. So let's go through their new interface here. As you can see, super sleek and easy. So starter, I've gone over this in the past. Starter websites are just people have developed them and they want you to buy them so that you can take them to the next level. As I've mentioned, unless you have some serious firepower in Facebook ads and whatnot, I wouldn't recommend getting these yet. If you're a beginner, most of you guys are beginners. Most of the people that I talk to are beginners in this asset class, so wouldn't recommend that. So skip that section. Today, since we've gone through SaaS, we've gone through some domains, why don't we go through content and ads so you guys get a chance to check this out. The first thing that I usually do once this boots up here is I set my filters, as I've mentioned in the past. So you want there to be at least 6 months or a year of data. I'm kind of a stickler when it comes to the year of data. It needs to be enough for you to actually evaluate the consistency. So we're on website. As you can see here, monthly profit. I like to set it at 100. Age, 1 year. Search. And it's going to bring up the websites that fit into that criteria. So here we go. Market Mommy. Looks like 14K, and that is at let's see here, 517 per month. So it's relatively reasonable in terms of the monthly multiple. As I've said in the past on the channel and in the course, is that you're looking at a 20x multiple is the average. Some people will go for 24, 25 monthly multiple for the buy price or the sell price. But let's check out Market Mommy here. Looks like it's classified as an advertising a business. And it's on Squarespace. Site age is 10 years old, but they only have 3 months of data, which is interesting. We help moms market their online businesses. Okay. Facebook, 4.4 followers, 4.6. Evidence of revenue. So Squarespace, a 10-year-old website. Interesting. Oh, and this new feature here that I've really enjoyed that they rolled this out. You can see how many people viewed it and the amount of watchers. So if you guys are brand new, watching is basically following, and you get email notifications when people comment and things like that. So it just shows a little bit of demand and can create some FOMO for people to really chime in, and because this has been viewed 171 times, and it's looking like yeah, this is decent, but the issue that I see right out of the gate is that it's been listed 5 times previously. It is editor's choice, but 10 years with 3 months of data screams kind of a sketchy situation. It could be that they didn't start tracking until 3 months ago, but it's very difficult to say here. Most of our income is from advertising and sponsored blog posts, so that's a great revenue stream. That's important to mention here, that if you do have a blog of any size, do sponsored posts. Doesn't matter if you get 1,000 views per month or 1,000,000 views per month. Reach out to brands, get products from them, and if you're interested in selling your business on Flippa or any of the other brokerages out there, I recommend getting sponsored posts, reaching out to brands, getting them to sponsor for $10, $50, $100 for just writing a review of their product with a referral link in there, and just try and get that, because that will bump your revenue substantially. So this one, I'd have to learn more. I'd have to reach out to this person directly to get a little bit more information on this. But it's a solid business from what it looks like. A 10-year-old website is definitely a good buy at $14K. So let's go ahead and go back. I want to make sure we keep our filters on so that we're comparing apples to apples here. And this one looks like top design firms. Let's go ahead and check that one out. So quick tip: South Bay events. I've seen a few of these geography focused blogs. Unless you live in that geography, I would not recommend outsourcing or buying and outsourcing that content, because you really need to cater to a very specific group of people that are from an area, and you don't want to get in the situation where you're just creating content that isn't factually correct for that area. Wouldn't recommend it. That, and also language. If you are going to buy something like, for example, ontomywardrobe.com, looks like they're selling, it's an actual auction, and the buy it now is $12K, but it's a Spanish blog. Actually, let's go ahead and check this one out instead. This one seems pretty healthier, because that's a 6x multiple here that they're asking for. 8 years, a little bit too flat here with the exact same number. That seems a little sketch. 8 years old, 1,800 in profit net per month. Google Analytics checks out, And organic search seems a little bit low here. The direct is 49% and organic's 32. This just, you would need more information on this. Why does it say edit? Yeah, I was about to say that that was weird. I think that's a bug. It looks like I had permission for a second there to edit that that financial graph right here. That's bizarre. Interesting. Flippa, if you're watching, check that out. Be sure to remove that. So it looks like they're showing that it's on a decline here, but as you can see, data stopped in November of last year. And usually what that means is, in my experience, an ad network got shut off or one of their main streams of revenue got kiboshed, and they are showing the growth up to that point and waiting for serious buyers to contact them directly. And this is a tactic I've seen a couple dozen times on Flippa. I've even talked to sellers that are doing it. And the idea is that, you're sourcing leads of investors to buy your business, but the numbers are, outdated. This is almost a year old, or it is a year old data that they have listed on here. So it looks like all these questions here. Your Instagram account is the one that produces the revenue. So what exactly are you selling? Instagram included in the sale. Yeah. So these types of things here are just people commenting to ping all of the watchers. That you get an email every time it's watching. So this is a tricky one here. If you do have a high quality content creator that's helping you produce content that speaks this language, this would be worth purchasing. I think they have the right multiple at a 6x monthly multiple. I mean, that's, unless I'm missing something, that's almost $2,000. So that's like a 3-month multiple, but they're asking for 12. So yeah, you're looking at a pretty good bargain here. If it is actually this old at this profit at this consistent monthly, and you learn exactly what the seller is doing, if they're posting on Instagram daily, whatnot, I definitely think that it's worth this one. This one seems good. Cool. So that is 2 businesses, and I'll go over a third that's just a nightmare situation that you don't want to get into, just because I get that question more often than not, as people just like, hey, show us a terrible example of one. So what we will do is we'll keep these filters on, and we'll keep going down. Let's see, chasing coins, groovy marketing. So service businesses, you really want to veer away from people that are fulfilling the orders themselves. It's basically like saying, hey, take on driving leads to me when they're selling a business. If you think about it, if I'm a design studio and I'm making designs, and then I sell the website that is selling the designs to someone, and I'm still fulfilling those orders, that's just me drumming up business through somebody else's efforts and budget, which is a clever tactic from a sales perspective, but from a buyer's perspective, you don't want to get into that. And looks like here, 24 amend, tech tips, reviews, traveling nomads, and let's go ahead and pick one of these. And let's just go ahead and do this one. Drive/my. Let's see what it is. I have no idea what we're walking into here, but let's give it a check out. Right, large photo base clubs. All right, there we go. So this isn't actually, this is not a bad one. So we aren't going to look at a bad one today. We will look at all relatively good ones. You have to contact them and get more information, but Looks like AdSense is verified at 139, ending in June of this year. Gross 1490, net 1264. The verified on GA is 97,000, ending in August, which is 2 months old. But this is the kicker here. So this is what makes this a gem. 77% is organic. So that, if you're brand new to how this works, organic traffic basically is just saying that it's a consistent, ongoing stream. And that's why this one, check this out. This one has 524 views and 144 watches. So you can clearly tell that this one, I didn't even see that until just now, but this is a good purchase here. I'm the owner of Drive My Com, car enthusiast and owner. Started my website in January 2014. So what's included in the sale? Oh, wow. The Google AdSense account is included. That's pretty rare. You don't really see that very often. Looks like the bunch of URLs here. And they're using Content Ad as a ad network. Let's see what he answered all these. Created as Russia language project, a completely different project in a different language with a focus on English speaking. Okay, so looks like one was created in Russian and one was created in English. But on average, 15 to 20% of total income looks like it's coming from AdSense. Are the articles generated automatically? Do you give? Yep. So looking like people are asking a lot of questions around the content itself. And whoa, all right. This is a fun little treat here. 200 grand for buy it now, the bin. So that's a no-go on that one. That is, I thought it would be reasonable at this price at 29K. That makes a little bit of sense. That's still aggressive in terms of the monthly multiple, but this is just a goofy number. I think that that's just him saying like, hey guys, you can totally buy this for almost $250,000. You could totally grab this right now. But yeah, that's at 29K, that's, what is that? 20x multiple of this, 20 monthly multiple of revenue. So that's reasonable, 29 for something like this, but 199K is just a goofy figure there. So that's it. That's my overview. Once again, I hope you guys like this series in this format. If you do like this video, leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe. I will be leaving the exit conference links as well as the course links that I partnered with Flippa on. And I'm going to continue doing these buying good versus bad websites because of the feedback you guys have been giving me. And I'm excited to see you guys on the next stream. And I will definitely be back in the next couple of days on the channel. So see you guys then.